Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. A very good morning to all the viewers. I am Hiral Dadia. One stock that is in focus is a BEL on the back of the 5,900 crore order win. Joining us on the show is Mr. Bhanu Prakash Srivastava, CMD at BEL. Good morning and welcome to the show, Mr. Srivastava.
Good morning.
Mr. Srivastava, my first question coming to you is firstly, in terms of the order win, a 5,900 crore order. If you could help us understand what are the order, what is the compilation of it and what would it mean in terms of the order book?
3,914 crore is from BDL, that is related to Akash Prime projects, which includes ground support equipment, surveillance and tracking radar, and seekers for missiles. And remaining are small orders like ground-based link system, communication systems, spares for EW systems. So all these smaller items taken together constitute around 1,900 crores or so.
Right. So with this order win, clearly it seems that we will be able to meet our FY24 guidance as well. We have a guidance of an order inflow of around 20,000 odd crores. This makes up for almost 30% of it, right?
Yes.
Right.
Definitely, we are going to meet whatever guidance we have given, 20,000 crore plus.
Right. Overall, what's the pipeline from here on looking like?
Pipeline, if you see that major orders for electronic fuses from Indian Army, where CNC has been concluded, that will be around 4,500 crores. Then various equipments, sensor equipments for shipyards, where they have already got the order at the end of the March, both GRSC, GSL, CSR, L&T. So their BEL-related equipment will constitute around 5,000 crore plus. So these are the major projects, and other smaller projects, they are all in pipeline. Adding together, it will be 20,000 crore plus by the end of this financial year.
Right. So from the 20,000 odd crores, where does the order book currently stand at?
60,690 crore was the 1st of April 2023. And you add 5,900 crores and subtract around 1820 crores, which we have executed in 2 months.
Okay. Apart from that, overall, there is a lot of focus and emphasis that we have with regards to the export markets as well. So as is, what's the kind of revenue divide that we have between domestic as well as exports? And where do we plan to take the exports to, and what geographies and segments are we targeting?
Last year, we exported around $48 million. This year, we are targeting $90 million.
Right. So that's almost a double in terms of export numbers that we are looking at. Overall, if you see from business perspective, we are taking up a lot of diversification as well as initiatives in the emerging segments as well. Overall, what is the strategy looking like at that end currently?
We are diversifying in many areas, but if you see that revenue from those diversification, it will take some time to come. I have been telling about our diversification in civil aviation sector, where we have built first indigenously airport surveillance radar, ASR and MSSR. Similarly, we have developed air traffic management system. We are also working with Delhi Metro for substituting that imported solution. One of the success has been automatic train supervision system, which has been accepted and certified, and we have put in Delhi Metro one red line as a part of replacement of older systems. We are also working on driving simulator, computer-based train control systems. All these things we are working with Delhi Metro, but then it will take some time for a real revenue to generate. We are also working in the area of unmanned systems, cybersecurity, networking, so software as a business. So these are the areas where we are diversifying, even energy storage projects, batteries. So these are the area of diversification, but it will take time before they constitute a significant revenue value.
Right. So overall, if you see in terms of that segments that we are looking to diversify into, as you said, it will take some time. What are the kind of timelines that we are working with, and how much of the revenue percentage do you think will come from these newer segments in the next, say, 18 to 24 months?
18 to 24 months, it may not be very significant, maybe in the range of around 1,000 crore or so, but it will grow big beyond that timeline.
Right.
Because there are a lot of certification process. If you go in especially safety critical applications, so metro, railways, civil aviation, they are all very safety critical fields, where even after developing the products, it takes a lot of time for getting the certifications and validation certifications. So all these things, they take time, and then there should be a business opportunity, new opportunities coming, because existing also people will not be waiting for us to get certified and then take. So they will be taking whatever is available now, and when we get certification, at that time we have to see what are the requirement and business opportunity. So it will take time, but these are the area where, in line with Government of India's Atmanirbhar policy, where emphasis is more on indigenous solution, we have got a very bright chance of bringing it in the Indian market.
Right. So, Mr. Srivastava, another aspect I want to consider is in terms of the India-US Defense Cooperation. Now, clearly, with Honorable Prime Minister going to the US, there is a lot that is expected in the defense stream as well. And overall, this becomes a quintessential sector. How big a beneficiary could BEL be out of this? What are we actually eyeing?
See, this G and HAL tie-up, yes, that is the engine which is not in our area. But if you see MQ-9B, we already exchanged some information on the products which can be installed on that drone BEL products. Similarly, any defense cooperation between USA and India, which Prime Minister is pushing, and wherever the products are there, definitely there will be a significant amount of Indian production. And if it comes to electronics, we are the best choice for any US defense company coming to India and getting things manufactured in India. And another advantage is that we have already been working with many major players in the US defense market on some of the programs, be it Boeing, be it we have a joint venture with GE where we supply medical equipments. So these are the general dynamics. We have worked on some projects. So there is a familiarity between these foreign US-based OEMs and BEL. So that will help us to get a good amount of business when US and India defense cooperation grows up and many products comes.
Right. And very lastly, overall, we've already crossed around 17,400 to 500 odd crores in terms of revenues that the company has crossed in FY23. Now, taking FY24 into consideration and the kind of order book that you're eyeing, is there any capex target that the company has?
Yes, to cater for the future growth, whatever businesses are coming or likely to come, we are aggressive on capex spending. We have been spending around 500 crore plus in capex for both building new factory and upgrading and enhancing our whatever is available to meet the requirement. So we are building, if you see, one factory in Nimaluru, which is near Machilipatnam, for advanced electro-optic system. One factory we are building in Ibrahimpatnam for EW systems which are land-based. One we are building in Nagpur for taking care of electronic fuse business. One for defense system integration complex we are building in Anantapur. So these are the few of the factories, new factories we are building, which will come in operation in next 2 to 3 years, which will take care of increasing business opportunities which are coming.
Right. So good growth prospects lying ahead as well. Thank you, Mr. Srivastava, so much for joining us on the show and speaking to us at BQ Prime. Stay safe. Speak to you soon again. So that's with regards to BEL. Clearly,
thank you.
A 5,900 crore odd win. And as Mr. Srivastava was mentioning, that the capex is also looking pretty strong. The pipeline is also looking pretty strong overall as we speak. But clearly, the newer diversified segments that they have entered into, that will take some time in terms of accruing revenues. But overall, 1,000 odd crores is what could be eyed in the next 18 to 24 months. That's all that we have on this side. Thanks for watching, and lots more lined up on the other side. Please stay tuned to Beaky Prime.